Hi, my name is Caspar and this week I wanted to talk to you about something really important to me, but instead of just sitting down and talking to the camera, I thought I'd show you. The first time I ever discovered I had Tourette's was when I was around 6 years old. I was watching TV with my sister, and all of a sudden, I just had this sudden urge to make like this snorting noise with my nose. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but I just couldn't continue to concentrate on the TV show or do anything else until I'd made this noise. It was like an itch that just wouldn't go away, and it really actually pissed my sister off. She got so angry that she told my parents, because she didn't understand what it was, obviously, neither did I. And I went to my dad about it and said, "Dad, I can't control this." And I think he kind of understood. They took me to a doctor eventually, and she diagnosed me with Tourette syndrome, and that's kind of when it just started when I was 6, but it kept getting worse and worse as I got older until I hit puberty, where it really got bad. Going through puberty combined with being at school really made it tough, because I would get kicked out of class. I would be told that I have to do my exams outside while the rest of the whole school was doing their exams in the hall. The head teacher would sometimes walk past me while I was running my exams outside and say, like, shout at me for being kicked out because they didn't even know why I was there. I was on holiday in the national park where we'd look at animals, and I would make loads of monkey noises as soon as like lions would be near us or elephants would come close to our car. I'd just scream like a monkey. I remember there was this one time where this elephant was face to face with our car, and our car wouldn't start because it was an old like Land Rover open air car, and it looked like it wanted to attack us, and its ears started waving, and I couldn't stop my urge to make my noises. And like, can you imagine being my family there? They just want to be as quiet as possible so this elephant runs away or forgets about us, but instead they've got this like 11-year-old kid who's screaming at the top of his lungs because he can't control this itch, this urge. I could have got my family killed. Luckily we didn't, they're all fine, and we laugh about it today, but that's the actual height of how bad it got for me. For other people, every day they still have urges to say things in public. Some people with Tourette's would just use words that you should never say to someone else, especially a stranger, but they just can't control it. I'm really lucky. I'm on like the spectrum where it was never that bad, but I just can't imagine how bad it can be for some people. To be honest, I don't really care as much anymore about what other people think. I think a big part of that has been YouTube and the confidence it's given me. If I randomly have to shake my head or stretch my arm or click my leg or wink my right eye and someone sees it, I don't really mind. And I know they're probably thinking, oh, what's that guy doing? He's scratching a weird part of his body right now. Don't worry about what people think as much. Everyone's worrying about their own thing. When you see anyone with a problem or something that's not perfect about themselves, I don't think you spend the rest of your year thinking about that person. You kind of just notice and you go along with your day. So I think I've learned that the world doesn't revolve around me. It's ridiculous that I used to think that I would never get a girlfriend, or I'd never get a job, or I'd never be happy. My problem probably actually helped me to get where I am today, because it made me like dive headfirst into anything I was doing, because that was a great distraction, and I was diving into positive things. At least I'm sure a lot of people distract themselves with negative things, but I was able to dive into YouTube, into just like working 9 hours a day on like building my channel, and I was really lucky that turned out well, and it was a healthy addiction. I've got people who've been watching me for a while or have just started watching, and out of those people, a lot of them have problems that we might never understand if we've never experienced them, be it mental health or someone close to them going through something, or a loss of someone. And I just kind of wanted to make this video just to kind of say that when you're experiencing something horrible or bad or uncomfortable. It definitely feels like the only thing that you'll ever feel again, if that makes sense. You forget that life is like constant waves of good and bad. You just got to get through this current situation and just don't give up, because there's a lot. I don't know if it's that I've been lucky to experience such great things, because I'm not special at all. I'm really not very talented in what I do, but I guess I just worked a lot at it and got lucky, and I think everyone has that ability. The moral of this story is that we all go through bad things, no matter how big or small they seem to other people. It's just important to talk about these things with your friends, your family, or anyone out there that will listen. Thank you for watching the whole video. I hope you took something out of it. It meant a lot to me to be able to talk to you about this. And yeah, I really appreciate the support. So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next week with a normal weird Caspar video. Bye.